All right. So once again, I welcome every one of you to today's design review. And like I said, try as much as possible to always make your designs available so we can critique them. And you guys have huge advantage with what I'm doing for you guys by showing you guys tips on why your promotional designs are not successful and the things you need to avoid, things you need to add, because promotional designs are what we use as creatives to draw attention to to what we do. It's what we use as a tool to make clients trust us. All right, because without client trusting us, trusting what we can do, it will be difficult for us to get good clients. So you guys have huge advantage of knowing what you need to do that will help you with doing designs that will draw clients to want to give you projects to work on. All right, so always make your designs available. All right, so I have 3 designs today, and I'm going to start with this first design here. So, like what I always say to you guys, that the look of your design tells people who you are. And this, what I'm saying here, is not only on your promotional design for your service. This also goes with every other project that you work on. The look and feel of your project tell people who you are. If you make your project look too busy, trust me, people will start looking at you like someone who is still an amateur. Yeah, you're supposed to be an amateur. Even professionals are supposed to be amateurs, but there are different type of amateur. We have the amateur and we have the amateur. So the amateur are the good ones who are, who believe that, okay, before I can be a good designer, I need to keep training myself. All right, I'm talking of people who already understand the principle of designs and still believe that, okay, there's still more to learn. Now the amateur, which is a long one, are the ones who are not there at all. All right, and they are not ready to learn. Do you understand? So don't make people look at you like you don't know what you are doing. And part of what always make us look like that to people is when we make our project shout, when we make it too busy. That's what I'm trying to say. And your layout is very, very important. The layout of your content is very, very important when coming up with promotional design for your service. Avoid making everything full. Don't load your content with everything you do on one project. Pick one thing that you do a beautiful design for that thing, give it a good title, and promote that very service. I'm telling you, if that one service, if anybody call you for that one service, it will open door for for you to let clients know the other service that you do. So the first thing I notice here is that this project lacks contrast, and contrast is one very huge, powerful principle that always make our projects look attractive. Image is one very, one very, I'll use the word tool again, that we designers use to draw attention to our projects. When we load our projects with too many images, like the way we have it here, all right, like the way we have it here, it will, make the project look, shouting. And then color serve as another image on your project. When you load your project with shapes and colors like the way you did here, it won't help the beauty of your design. Because if let me show you what I'm saying. Don't think if you use a shape like this, don't think the page is empty. This shape on its own is taking space, and when your shape is taking space, your text and every other thing is taking space, is going to make your project look busy. Another reason why you need to avoid loading your project with too many images is, if you check it very well now, I'm finding it difficult to see what this is. I know this is a bag, I know this is a jotter, but I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. So using one image to tell your audience what you are trying to sell will open the door of letting them call you for other projects. All right, doing this is not different from, like what I always say all the time to my students, that doing this is not different when you load your project with all the things you do, all your service. It's not different from when you meet somebody the first time and you start telling the person where you were born, who your grandfather is, who your great grandfather is. Trust me, whoever you call and sit down and start telling this will start looking at you like something is wrong with this person. And that's how it is when we load our project with too many information. So this image is not really cool for what you have here. All right, now you say book your wedding printables. So what I would have advised you do is get maybe maybe this, do a mock-up of this. All right, do a mock-up of this and then put it on a table with maybe a heart 3D object. All right, and maybe what else can we use again to depict? In fact, just put this notepad with maybe a 3D heart shape on a flat surface, and then you put this book your wedding printables here on it. I believe with that it will draw attention to your project. If you use this type of image, this is not different from when you are trying to say you do matchmaking. That's when you do this. All right, so this image did not really connect with the message here. Yes, I know you're talking about wedding, but it would have been nice if you focus more on the service, which is one of this. All right, one of this. So do a beautiful mock-up of it, and then you put it there. Don't put all this invitation, blah blah blah, because trust me, there are other things that the client. Yes, I know you already put and lots more here. There are other things that the client will want to ask you if you can do that you did not list here. So don't put all this. This information alone is enough to tell people everything you do that is connected to wedding printables. So on this third design, I noticed that we have too many, like what I mentioned previously, that we have too many space between the title here. All right, and you need to please avoid that. You only do this when you are trying to convey an idea. And another thing again I notice again here is, please everyone, I need every one of you to know how to do this well. Whenever you are giving a long title, all right, whenever you have a long title on your design project, put yourself in the shoe of the audience. Like, what can I make visible? What can I make bold? What can I make abstract on this title that, well, even if I see it on other people's project, I want to read the remaining information under the title. All right. So with us is not strong enough to draw people's attention. Grow is what people want. Everybody will always relate with grow. Whenever they see the text grow anywhere, they want to see, okay, I want to grow. Okay, so what do I need to do? All right. Then you see them reading every other information on your design project. But with us, it's just there. It's not really connecting. All right. So please, you need to, work on that. And the same thing here again, we have too many space here. You need to avoid that. So you have to close the spacing. And then I noticed that we have some elements here that did not really connect well. Now, I am a fan of putting all these shapes and elements on your background. All right, but I noticed that most designers don't know why most people use it. The reason why we use it is to make our project look interesting. But when you're now using it, you have to now use it with calculation. You have to use it, you have to be very careful with the way you use it. You don't just say, okay, I'll use wavy effect here, I'll use something like a tick stroke here, I'll use a circle shape with lines clipped inside it here. No, that's not how you do it. What you do is you pick one of this. If this is what you want to use, if this guy here is what you want to use, this is what you're going to apply all through the project. There's something called rhythm. There's something called rhythm in graphic design, which is, I know most of you are, we all have different type of music that we listen to. I'm sure that when any music that you don't listen to, or any song that you've listened to and then you find out that the song sounds boring to you, you'll notice that that song is that the beat on that music on that song is repeated without any sign for people to to create this mood of making the song sound interesting. This is what I'm trying to say. If you hear a music and the only thing you hear with the voice of the artist is tap, 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 I'm sure you'll find that song boring. Or maybe the artist is just saying, I love you, I love you, and I love you is what you hear from the beginning to the end of the song. I'm sure you will find that song boring. But when you hear song like maybe the artist say, I love you in the chorus, and then maybe the next line in the same chorus says something like I can't do without you, I'm sure you start finding that song interesting because you are not listening to the same thing. Now, I love you, I can't do without you, and then later I now say I can't do without you, I love you. I'm sure you'll find that interesting. That's the same way you're going to do with using all these elements. So if I'm going to repeat all these shapes that I have on this background here, and if you notice, I said I love you, I can't do without you. So this is I love you, I can't do without you. So I'm going to now start repeating I love you, I can't do without you. So maybe what I'll now do is if I want to now place I can't do without you, I can just put I can't do without you here, do without you here, do without you here. Then I love you can just go on. I love you, I love you, I love you. But when we now have I love you, I can't do without you, who are you? I don't know what is going on with me. Are you serious? Hey buddy, what's wrong with you? Oh my God. I'm sure you go like, man, who is this? And that's how it is when you repeat different rhythm on your design project. There's something called unity in graphic design. Now, unity, that part of that unity is when you echo all these elements you have here to create rhythm. All right. And when you are doing this, you don't just place this anyhow. There should be a grid. There should be a guide. All right. Okay. Since this is the angle this is facing, so your guide should be maybe something like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And if you're now going to do it this, that means the information on your project should go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and so on. All right. So I hope you all get that. And then lastly, on the image again, grow your business. So if you want people to grow their business, this dude here is not showing growth. Yeah, he's a fine looking guy with nice beards, with good suit on him, and then the color on his outfit is beautiful, but he's not really passing the message. All right, this is more of when you are trying to promote maybe a mobile app, or you are trying to say maybe you are trying to say something connected to mobile phone. That's when you use this type of image, because this is the only thing that looks different on this guy's body. Yeah, the phone is what's trending now. And like I said previously, our brain always find a way to simplify things, to see how, okay, let me put all this together and see if this can build a message that I can understand. So if I see this guy now, I see this mobile phone without reading all this information, the first thing that will come to my mind is, okay, maybe there's something I got to do with when you use a particular network, and then there's a benefit that comes with it. And that's when I'm going to say, because the smile on the guy's face with the mobile phone shows that, okay, there's a message on the phone that's putting smile on this guy's body, on this guy's face, excuse me. So I'm not going to use the face of, I'm not going to use this guy. So if I'm going to use any image to illustrate or to connect to what the title is talking about, I'll do something that is connected to growth. But the same way I'm now going to play with that growth will now be different from the way people are used to seeing growth image. If you don't know, I'm going to let every one of you know today that we are entertainers. Forget the fact that we don't sing, we don't act film, but we are storytellers. And for you to be a storyteller, you have to be very good with entertaining people. So part of how we entertain people is using still image to draw attention to our projects and help people find it easy to read the information on on the project. So I think that's it for today's design review. Please, guys, if you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button. All right, and don't miss any of my design review. Trust me, if you don't miss this design review, you will be shocked how good you are going to become as a creative person. So thank you.